do some skidding now. Earlier this morning they told me we were going to be cutting, which I was kind of surprised by. Just given the weather conditions and predictions. It's supposed to rain. You can probably see out the back window there. It's all fogged up and whatnot. It's supposed to rain. Get my windshield wiper going. So I figure with the rain coming, they just want to get wood out, you know, because we got pretty big, you know, it's an 8-acre clear cut job site we're on here, and kind of a steep hill coming up that you'll see. I don't know if the camera will really do it justice or not, but the skid road coming up out of here is pretty steep, so it's going to get tore up, you know, as soon as we start getting rain. It's going to be a big old hog pen of a mess. So we're going to try and skid as much out as we can until the rain really starts coming down. And yeah, I won't be taking any real huge drags out today, so don't be getting on me for being inefficient and not taking as much as I can. They just don't want me to tear up the hillside, which you know, anybody that works around logging or clearing understands that, obviously, that you don't want to completely destroy your access to the job site. Hope you can see okay out the windows. I know it's kind of foggy in here right now, and plus, this being a skidder, obviously the windows are, you know, not the greatest. Not in the greatest condition. This is a John Deere 748H tool arch. I don't know a whole lot about skidders. I've run a few. Like, by a few I mean, oh, get this one in front. By a few I mean like 3. So, you know, I'm not any skidder expert. This is the biggest one I've ever run. Before this, I had the most time that I had in a machine was in a Cat 525B, which was a single arch machine, and I like that. This is definitely stronger than that is. I like the way the shifter's set up on the Cat skidders. On this Deere skidder, I don't really like this shift joystick that it has. The Cat skidder had the shifter set up on the steering wheel, so that was nice, you know, because you didn't have to, you know, you could have a hand steering and shift at the same time instead of having a hand completely dedicated to shifting like you do on this. But actually, I say that, I'm running it in automatic right now, so don't have to worry about shifting gears any, so that's really nice. Can't complain at all about that. Maybe that's kind of the direction Deere was trying to go, I guess, push people towards just, you know, a fully auto skidder. So once I figured out the automatic setting on this thing, I just put it in that and run it like that, and I kind of prefer that. I'm sure there's the old school types out there who probably don't think too highly of the automatic skidder, but you know, I think it's nice. I mean, not having to worry about, you know, you just put the pedal down and roll. And you can hear now it's bogging down. There it'll shift, and there it'll shift. So yeah, you know, in that aspect, it's pretty sweet. I like that a lot. So we're going up the hill I was talking about now. No traction issues at this point, but I'm sure there will be as soon as we get rain. They stumped this whole hillside behind me the other day, so the road's a lot friendlier now. Before, when I was coming in, it was freaking like, you know, dodging stumps or hitting stumps or just, you know, flouncing and bouncing all over the place. It wasn't a whole lot of fun. And now we're up here at the yard, and it's kind of a mess here. I'll take you off and let you, or will I? Maybe I won't take you off. Yeah, I got Got this dang tightener cranked up too tight to get it off there. All right, well, whatever. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess here. We got all logs. I skidded up a bunch of stuff on Friday until there wasn't, you know, just wasn't any room left. And well, I guess we'll get this, do the best I can, see if I can get it back in here. So, filled up the whole, you know, landing on Friday, which this isn't a super big landing. But filled that up on Friday, and nobody worked Saturday processing, so pretty much just sitting in the same situation right now as we were on Friday, which on Friday the issue was we didn't have any room. So now we're in the same issue. So we're gonna have to get a little creative, I guess you could say. For some reason the lights in my car are on. That's annoying. Whatever. Just have to do a little log stacking with the skidder, which, you know, whatever. Hopefully they're getting everything shifted around now, so hopefully they should have this all straightened out here. Wrong way. Have this all straightened out here directly. At least straightened out enough to where I can. Straightened out enough to where I can get around. Oh, come on, don't do that. Obnoxious. Freaking obnoxious log. You can probably see that behind me back there. All sorts of stuff up here on the landing. It's kind of just making things a little more difficult than you'd want them to be for a landing setup, but oh well. That's a big old log there. Well, let's see. See if we can get out here without flipping it over. Come on. I don't know. Doesn't want to do that. I'm all sunk down here to, I guess, what's a stump hole or something. We're gonna have to reevaluate our approach because I don't have the terrain here to get me a good bore in the end of the fucking tank. Somebody done dug China, I guess, and forgot to fill the hole back in. Oh, yeah. It's good and deep there. Alright, let's see now. Get her on here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Feels worse than it is, you know, but just ran over a buried stump, I guess, and thought the whole thing was going to try to flip. There it is. Big old hog. That's a good one. It's a big old hog on there, and I don't know, the way this thing's been running, well, first thing we ought to do is get our grab on there proper, right? The way this skidder's been running, I don't know. See what she does. If she dies out on us on the hill, it's gonna probably be an issue. Have to set that one off to the side. When the guy in the excavator comes back, he can move it over. I'm not gonna bother. I mean, I could, you know, screw around trying to get it up there. Maybe I was probably 2/3 of the way up this little incline here, but it's just not worth tearing that all up just to get this thing out of here. When we got something that'll carry it out, you know, we got that excavator that'll move it. Shoving it off to the side. Send out Snapchat here. Well, update, did not make it up the hill. Got about halfway and started popping wheelies. Things are getting squirrely, so figured it's best to cut my losses and move on to the next one. Let something bigger pull it out, or somebody push me out, I guess, eventually. But she's a big old hog, I'll tell you what. It's a monster. That's all she wrote. See you next time. Thanks for watching.